If you thought the roar of Singapore at the Fu Chau building was entertaining, then you haven't seen anything yet. Welcome to the roar of Singapore 2 down at Resorts World Sentosa. What a night we've got in prospect. We're kicking off with a few corporate fights. You can see the big boys in the ring behind us. They're just taking a little breather. Then we've got a hugely important amateur fight at stake for two young, hungry Singaporeans, a place at the Southeast Asia Games later this year. Then it's all about the professionals. We've got 10 professional fights, headlined by Ryan, the real deal Ford, defending his UBO light heavyweight title against Robert the Butcher Berridge. Our co-main event sees Singapore's favourite boxing son, Mohammed, the chosen one, Ridwan, stepping up in class. He fights for Dili Majir from Tanzania for the UBO super featherweight title. It's going to be an explosive evening. Welcome to the roar of Singapore 2. Before we get into the professional contest, here's a really important amateur bout at stake, a place in the Southeast Asia Games for two young, hungry Singaporeans in the 56 kilogram division. I've not seen 56 kilograms for a couple of decades, but without further ado, it's Daniel Jalili and Jason Chua.
And boys straight into their work. Jason Chua probably had a bit of a bomb put under him in that first round, and now he's starting to look sharp, piercing with that right hand through the guard. Jalili, he's the more agricultural of the two. So I wouldn't mind seeing him just turning his knuckle over a little on that right hand when he lands it and possibly following up the left hook or uppercut.
And letting some very good quality punches go. Oh, there goes a very nice right hand from Chua.
He just slapped him a little bit with it, but he's starting to catch him and landing that with much more ease as Jalili tires, although he did land an uppercut left hook there. He's just a little wide with his punches. It wouldn't surprise me to see him tire. Chua looks more comfortable when he's circling the ring, walking off the back foot. He's landing that little half-beat right hand where he just takes a step back and Jalili's walking into it. There's a big overhand right from, a little surprised, but that is amateur rules. Chua just doesn't seem to have any pepper in his shots. Jalili's got to be very happy now, full of confidence.
Make some noise again for your winner, blue corner, Daniel Tyson Jalili.
How proud are you going to be representing your country at the SEA Games?
I just couldn't feel much better. It's my first time. It's always the first for everything, but you know, I only had one chance and I took this opportunity to head it, so I'm just really happy and proud for myself. I just couldn't be happier.
Time now for the guys who punch for a living. It's the professional boxers. It's two unbeaten fighters, Ben Kelleher from New Zealand and Stephen Anak from Malaysia. Two big boys as well. This one is in the cruiserweight division.
Kelleher coming out of the red corner on the left of your screen. Anak, the short, stocky fighter, moving forward out of the blue corner. And, well, it's pretty clear what his intentions are, Chad. Move forward. Try and slip on the outside and work that body.
Yeah, he's
big
definitely
left hook early.
Sorry, he's definitely going to try and get inside, Mike. He knows that Kelleher's got the reach advantage.
Nice little hand trap there. He pulled down the left glove with his own left hand, and that created a space for his right hand. He's also starting to hook it nicely as opposed to shooting it straight down the tubes.
It's a pretty entertaining fight.
Well, you know exactly what. There's another big uppercut followed by the right hand. Anak sucks it up. Decent set of whiskers shown so far in the third round of this 8-round UBO cruiserweight title fight. Nice little right hand to start things off from Kelleher. Good combination work. Quadruples up on the body shots there. Anak just doesn't have the trigger speed. He can't pull the trigger quite quick enough. The short fire plug, squat fighter, powerful. But at the moment, he's eating a lot of shots. And Ben Kelleher picking when he loads up, picking when he pitter-pats. Nice work from Anak momentarily, but Kelleher gets his way out of trouble and just looks to be able to step up a gear when he feels like it. Changing angles. He's obviously a keen student of the game. There's a big right hand. Anak soaks it up and just smiles. Plenty more where that came from, son. Big uppercut once again, but barely wobbled back on his heels. Chopping right hand from Kelleher, 30 seconds to go. A noticeable slowing down of pace. But there's some good work now from Kelleher. Big shot there, and another big shot right on the chin, and he's fallen onto the judges' tables. The judges cannot help him back in. He has to make his own way back into the ring. 9 seconds to go in the round. Looks like it was a pretty good time for him. Just 4 seconds. The bell may save him. Another big right. Oh, the referee jumps straight in.
Kelleher landed some very good right hands that hurt Anak. He was noticeably hurt. He went down, he got back to his feet, but he walked straight into another big right hand, and it was a good stoppage by the referee, but a good performance by Kelleher, and those rounds were hard rounds, and they'll certainly benefit him.
UBO supervisor Sebastian David across here from Europe.
Of the UBO Asia Pacific Cruiserweight title, and still champion Ben Kelleher!
Well, Ben Kelleher in the 5th round, just a second to go on the clock. It was a stoppage victory over a very rugged and durable Stephen Anak.
Our next contest is a super lightweight special attraction. It features a man who's already enjoyed a very successful MMA career, including a handful of fights in the UFC. It's Taylor Lapillus from France.
Now, Lapillus is drifting to his left. I think he's trying to draw the right hand so he can counter. But he's got to be cautious there, that he doesn't shorten up and walk into it.
He's boxing quite nicely, Lapillus. Considering he's fighting a guy with far more experience, he looks pretty comfortable in the ring.
He does look pretty good, and even when he is drifting to his left, where the right hand comes, he's slipping it well. Well, he's got a good set of eyes though, Lapillus. He's bobbing well, he's got his range on point, and you can see if you look at his arms, he looks to have a sizable reach advantage. Nice little step away right hook. Unorthodox shot. Good movement there. Ghosting around the ropes. Staying just far enough out of range to not get caught.
Yeah, I find that he's finding his range, but he's feinting his right jab a lot, which is giving him very good distance and keeping Andriandato away.
Well, you mentioned his feints there, and it's doing well because he's starting to buy those feints. Every one he's reacting to. Nice little sharp left hand doubles up on the lead right hand. Little pull left hands. Pretty good solid display early on.
And I'm actually pretty impressed with this guy at the moment. Coming from MMA straight over to boxing, he's doing a good job.
It's a very slick performance. Drops the left hand down there, then brings it back up top. Doesn't look like he's got particularly heavy hands, but he's not really setting his feet at this point. Uses the range beautifully though. Long, straight left, good uppercut. Turns himself out with the check right hook. Made a little right hand there. Just allowed Andrianto just to get in a little bit tight. And you can see now he's starting to stalk him to the ropes. It's again, he gets just let him off the hook there. There's a lack of pressure from the Indonesian fighter. Might have been momentarily wobbled there. Just looked like he did a bit of a chicken dance. happy to take the victory. And halfway through this, the final round, well, that was the 10-second clapper. And a big mouse welt opening up underneath the eye of Adrianto. But that was a pretty clinical victory, I suspect, barring something very strange on the judges' scorecards. Taylor Lapilas, a pretty impressive debut in professional boxing.
And the winner on all scorecards at 40-36. Red corner, Lupilas!
No surprises there. Taylor Lupilas makes his professional debut a victorious one.
Great action there in part one. Time to go for a short break. When we return, we continue with the Roar of Singapore 2.